Okay, here's what happened just now. Stepped outside the door, and this woman and her grandchild probably, were running down the street. And the woman was European. I say that so you'll know she's white, but I won't say she's white because I don't want to seem racist. But it's important to just gather the mental image. And she's running with the child, and she starts to stumble, and the girl, no, they're hand in hand. And the little girl falls, and then the older woman almost falls, and then she almost steps on the little girl's head when the little girl is lying on the ground. And then the little girl goes, I want to go slowly. And the grandmother, you know, said, oh, darling, maybe we were going too fast. And then picks her up. The girl's knuckles have been scraped on the sidewalk. Then picks her up and proceeds to run with her. Where are they going? Where are they trying to get to? Where's everybody trying to get to? You're stepping on children. You're scraping young knuckles. People, there's nowhere to get to. There's nowhere to be except for right here. And that's not just a bumper sticker, man. Come on! You're hurting children. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing my vlog here right now, and I'm with some really fun out there kooky people. Yo, I got you. There we go. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, folks. How you guys doing? We're gonna be on the now. You give the proper name now, so I don't get the name wrong.
The proper name is the what is it? It's
Pressman Berman Show.
Right?
Did you hear that cacophony of sound? 3 Long Island-y-ish voices all at one time trying to get something clearly across to you. I know you didn't hear it. Go ahead, try again. What?
The Berman Pressman / Pressman Berman Show. We're combining Rebecca Berman from RBTV, from national television, her show The Cooler, and Stacey Pressman, who's been in the comic circuit, I guess, for over 25 years. And
No, like 10 years.
Not 25, it's like 10. Like 10.
14 years.
14 years. And we're combining the two of them together, and a new show is blooming, and it's going to be hot.
100 years ago, when I started my first podcast. Is that you? All right. Well, we just finished that podcast. It's called Berman Pressman Hour. I guess they were having a dispute about who was more important in that partnership, so they decided to put both of them first in some way. They were very nice, very energetic. That was great. I don't know where it's going to be up, but it was fun. And you know what? That's what life is about. Having fun, you know, yes-anding each other's ideas, having a good time. And I do it better on a podcast when I feel like it's not going to be wasted, or that's enough to motivate me to get there rather than just go have a conversation with somebody at a coffee shop. To me, that's too small. And I think that's something wrong with my personality, where I need it to be, you know, on the airwaves or out there. And it's just the truth. That's where I am. So I guess I need my own talk show. I need a guest on this talk show, this podcast, this vlog. I need a guest on this vlog. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There ain't no chance that we can take it so far. Stop believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word, is the word, is the word. It's gotta groove, it's gotta be lit. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, this is what I do now. I carry FDR up the stairs so nobody knows he's crippled. I feel like Cole Porter's porter. From the car to the event, sir. Nobody's gonna know you can't walk. But I love it. It's good for your muscles. It's good for your heart. Because I don't rush. Maybe I do rush, though, compared to somebody else. Maybe there's a Buddhist monk somewhere just sitting all day on one pillow till he sobs for the sins of the world, wondering why somebody like me is running or even walking. Why are you moving? Why are you moving? There is no place to go. Why are you eating? Why are you eating? There's nothing to eat. I guess it's all on a continuum of continual growth. Yes! We were coming back from the Halloween spectacular at the YMCA today, and I'm pushing Miles across the street in his stroller, and I hear, Jimmy Fallon, the guy on Jimmy Fallon, you're on Jimmy Fallon, are you on Jimmy Fallon? And it was the little kid and his mother. The little kid's name turned out to be Alex. And they stopped me and said, "You're on Jimmy Fallon, you're on Jimmy." He was like, "You're on Jimmy Fallon, you're on Jimmy Fallon." And I was like, "Yeah, I am. It's my son Miles." The mother, who has now had to catch up to him, he was racing forward, upon arrival, apologized and said he's autistic. I was like, you do not have to apologize. In my head, I'm like, you do not have to apologize to my one fan, my number one fan. Please. I'm happy. I mean, whatever he is, it doesn't matter to me. Gave a little autograph, had a good time, and then they went over to some other Halloween celebration, which we could not go to because Miles was burnt out on the YMCA bounce castle. We talk. I don't even know what the origins of speech are. I think it's to tell somebody a story that they weren't there for. You know, I guess when the hunters were out and they ran into like a saber-toothed tiger and you weren't there, then they're like, you know, you should have seen saber-toothed tiger, big and crazy. It's crazy that I'm running through this crosswalk with so little time left on the old clock, still trying to film myself. If I get hit by a bus, there are people who would say it served me right. I don't know who those people are. That's like a group of people that just sort of gather around accidents and decide that the person that got hurt was guilty. Who are those people? Judge not lest ye yourself be judged. It means that there's an instant machinery already in effect in the universe that does that takes care of mental justice. Mental justice. Welcome to this week's episode of Mental Justice. I'm your host. You know, when you're down here on the Lower East Side, you really can feel what this place used to be. An enclave of energy, a hive of ambitions and dreams. Over here, stacked up, buzzing, disappointed, angry, happy, dreaming. All these people coming here from another place, each person holding on to their own mental image of what the United States was and what they individually could expect in terms of happiness from existing in a place like this. And I'm not suggesting that it's that much different now. You know, what is the world? The world is 7 billion different things. One to each different perceiver. Slightly different here and there, very different there and there, depending on what their mindset is. I think that the music is really tremendous and good. People are like, everybody's so important here, you know? Don't film me. Who cares? Nobody knows you. Nobody's going to know you after 10, 15, 20 years, and certainly not in 100 years. Don't film me. Don't film my image. I don't know. I have different feelings about it at different times. I don't want to have my image filmed. I don't want to have my image filmed, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I just like to take issue with people. The sickening green to my skin. It really makes me look like the Grinch more than ever. You're a cruel one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You know, a la this couple over here to my left. They're talking to each other. That's what people do. I don't. I talk to myself. But I am talking to you. All right. Mike Kaplan says he's not autistic, he's autastic. That's the spirit I like. I don't care if you're enthusiastic. Let's just rhyme it. Bombastic. Enthusiastic means filled with God. That is contagious, man. Negativity is contagious. Positivity is contagious. A lot of ivities are contagious. Are proclivities contagious? I'm just glad I'm not the guy in this ambulance right now. Headed, who knows where he's going, or if he's going to be okay. I hope he is. On Sunday play date with my son's, new school, like his school, has color divisions. The classes are divided up into different, I don't mean all the black kids are together, but the titles of the classes are like the red room, the green room. My parents weren't that involved with school. My dad was working, my mom was not just sick, but somewhat agoraphobic. And I think she had issues with going into school. I think she was afraid. I was brown, she was white. It was hard for her to explain that. I kind of was on my own at school, and I don't plan to leave Miles high and dry like that. And sometimes I can be a bit much, you know? I can go on a little bit. I can pursue a point to a crazy degree and extreme. And that doesn't always work well one-on-one, but it's great for television or the internet. And I don't think you're allowed to film down here in the subway, because especially when you're brown, they think you're filming the place to try to take its measure so you can blow it up more effectively. These are the things I think about all the time. Being a brown person in New York City. I love the city. I love the city. Later, y'all.